Hey guys, this is Aaron, and this is the Monday Night Raw for April 11th, 2011. Tonight was a weird kind of emotional roller coaster into a bad night. So first I'm going to talk about some of the smaller things that happened on Raw. Okay, what opened the show was John Cena came out and was talking about how he's gonna have his match at WrestleMania with The Rock, and then he was talking about he wants to face The Rock for the WWE Championship. But first, he has to win the WWE Championship, so we challenge The Miz to a match. Here comes Randy Orton comes out, says, John Cena, you did not win your match at WrestleMania, so what makes you think you deserve a shot? Makes a good point. Here comes John Morrison. He won his match at WrestleMania. Deserves an opportunity too. Dolph Ziggler comes out. Did not win his match, but is an uprising star, and has experience in main events and stuff against Edge when he had matches against Edge on SmackDown for the World Heavyweight Championship. So he has experience, and he could be built up very well. R-Truth. Okay, first, out of all people, freaking R-Truth, I expected CM Punk. I really expected CM Punk, not freaking R-Truth. I mean, a lot of people are very happy that R-Truth is not a moving up from a jobber. He's WWE's favorite jobber, is what I've heard. And somehow he gets into the mix and says that he deserves a title shot. Sorry if my lips are red. They're chapped. And I just got done eating salsa. Yeah, that's right, salsa, bitch. Okay. Anyways, so the gentleman, everyone's talking, and they all say they deserve a championship match. General manager comes and says that they're all going to be in a 5-man gauntlet. 2 superstars start in the ring. The first superstar, when one is eliminated, another superstar will come out. The man who outlasts every single superstar will be the number 1 contender for the Miz's WWE Championship. What happened next? Fudge, I'm already forgetting. Crap. Because I was just gotten done watching videos and... Fudge! I'm forgetting things. So I'm just gonna move on. The core... Oh yeah, the Divas Championship match. Brie Bella is now the Divas Champion. Not really worried about that. Doesn't really care. What happened next? Sin Cara made his official debut against Primo. This is why you need the Cruiserweight division back. We need the Cruiserweight division back. Sin Cara, Primo, Evan Bourne, Daniel Bryan even. All these great high flyers, and they all have one thing in common. They're all cruiserweights. So I think that they should bring back the cruiserweight division, because you have a bunch of cruiserweights and nothing to do with them. What do? You bring back the cruiserweight division. You should bring it back, WWE. Really? You have Evan Bourne needs to be pushed. I feel like he is a contender for maybe a cruiserweight championship if they ever bring it back, if they come to their senses. Sin Cara coming up. Cruiserweight champion, maybe even United States champion. Daniel Bryan, United States champion, could be a cruiserweight though. He has a little high flying ability. Just you have a bunch of cruiserweights and nothing to do with them. What do? Bring back the cruiserweight division. That's the smartest thing and the first thing that comes to my mind when I think about Sin Cara. Cruiserweight. And he needs the cruiserweight division. There's so many cruiserweights. Kalen Croft, Trent Beretta, a bunch of guys, upcoming guys that need that push, who need this opportunity to be able to actually win matches in WWE. So that could be something to think about. He made his official debut. He did a phenomenal job. I thought his match was great. He had a very good match for his debut match, and it was just a great match. I give that like out of 10, I give that about a 7 because it was his first debut match and it wasn't against that big of a contender, so that dropped him down to about 3 points. And then now he's at a 7, so I give that match about a 7. It was a great match, well paced for a cruiserweight match. It was well paced. And then moving on, one of the saddest things, I'm gonna get a little emotional about this. Edge is retiring. He had neck injuries. We know he has neck injuries before, and it's gotten really serious that he is being forced to retire. The doctors are saying that he is forced to retire, and yeah, it's really sad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm really struck by this. Edge is one of my top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time. And he's definitely my top 5 of all time, of all freaking time. And to see him walk out, not really walk out, he came out and made a speech, and he got really emotional, and just looking back on this last year, I have to say that Edge was in his prime. He had a lot of great matches. He had great matches against Alberto Del Rio at WrestleMania. Great matches against Randy Orton. Great matches. He was teaming with Team WWE against the Nexus when they first arrived. He just had so many good matches, and he retired as the World Heavyweight Champion. Not often do you see people retiring with the world title still under their grasp. It was just really, I thought it was good for them to let him, to have him win at WrestleMania, because then after he retired, it's like, okay, he lost and now he's retiring. I am so happy that they had him retain the title at WrestleMania and have him retire as champion. Now the championship is vacated. It's gonna be vacated probably, and Alberto Del Rio still has a match set for Extreme Rules and ladder match. Now, what I am praying to the gods of WWE, please make the other opponent Christian. My God, how many times has Christian beaten Alberto Del Rio? Twice. He's beaten Alberto Del Rio twice. Christian deserves this way more. He has not had a WWE Championship title shot ever. I'm looking back on his career right now, and I can say he has been ECW champion, which is not that big of a deal because ECW sucked in its ending. It was good in the 90s, and now after WWE bought it, it just sucked. But it brought up a couple good superstars. I have to say, I have to give him that. Christian has been European champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion, numerous times tag team champion, hardcore champion, light heavyweight champion, cruiserweight. I'm not really sure if he was a cruiserweight champion, but he probably was, because he's held every single championship except for the world title, and he needs to be in this match. I don't care if he loses. Just the opportunity to become the main event superstar he is destined to be. Alberto Del Rio, he's been pushed. I would love to see Christian, Alberto Del Rio clash in a ladder match. It is the best idea. It is the only idea. It's the smartest idea to put Christian as the other man in the ladder match at Extreme Rules. Now, if Edge wasn't injured, I would have loved to see a triple threat ladder match instead of just Edge and Alberto Del Rio. But now that Edge is injured, sadly, my God, I can't believe he's leaving. I would love to see Christian be in that match, and I would love even more to see him win. I would like for him to be in the match, just to be in the match, just to prove that he can be in the main event. I would have loved even more to see him win the match, because I think Edge would love nothing better than to see his friend of 27 years become the World Heavyweight Champion. To Edge passing the torch to Christian. It is the only idea, it is the best idea, it is the smartest idea that the WWE can think of. This is a good idea. Why not make it happen? Why not listen to the fans and make it happen? You made The Rock and John Cena. Now make this. Listen to the fans, WWE. They want Christian as the World Heavyweight Champion. Got a little wild up right there. Take a breath. Alright. Now I kinda got a fart. But I'm not going to in a video. That's just embarrassing. But that is the only idea that is the smartest. That is the best. And it's what the people want. It's what the people want. I'm not going to say we because then it's just me. There is no we, but there is a me. Okay? Oh my god, just please let Christian be in the match. I don't know what other superstar you're going to put in that match. So pretty much, Christian is a shoo-in. I would love to see him in the match. Love it even better if they had him win the match. A lot of people are saying that Alberto Del Rio should win the match because Christian has not been in a main event match since returning. But Christian deserves a lot more. He's been in the business a long time. Alberto Del Rio, okay, I have nothing against the guy. A lot of people are hating on me because they think I hate the guy. I don't hate the guy. I don't hate his wrestling ability. He's a good superstar. He is good. If they started him off the right way, good mid-carder. But now he's a main eventer. I don't have anything against the guy. I wouldn't hate seeing him as the World Heavyweight Champion. But let him progress a little bit more. That's all I want. I wouldn't hate to see him as champion. I just think they need to progress his character a little bit more. Okay, guys? Good. Got it? Good. Okay. So that is the best idea that they can come up with, and it's the only idea they can come up with. Moving on to R-Truth, the WWE's favorite jobber. Holy crap, I wasted a lot of time here, so I'm gonna have to make this fast. Just wasted a little bit more time. Okay, shut up, Aaron. Let's do this. Okay. Mid-Carter, R-Truth, won 2 matches in the gauntlet match. He defeated Dolph Ziggler. No, wait. Okay, he defeated Dolph Ziggler and Randy Orton started off the match. Dolph Ziggler somehow, well, thanks to the new Nexus, because they're back now. The new Nexus came in and they cost Randy Orton the match, so obviously there's still some tension between the new Nexus and Randy Orton. So, and then Dolph Ziggler defeated Randy Orton by pinfall. R-Truth came out, defeated Dolph Ziggler. John Morrison came out, defeated John Morrison. Okay, I would have liked to see at least John Morrison and John Cena besides, instead of R-Truth and John Cena. When Randy Orton was eliminated, I was like, oh crap, now they're gonna have John Cena win this match, and he's gonna main event, and he's probably gonna win back the WWE Championship. But no, WWE proved me wrong, thank God, because if it was just gonna be John Cena and The Miz, John Cena somehow would probably pulled off, and John Cena would get his wish, he'd be champion until WrestleMania 28, and then The Rock and John Cena would face off for the title, and then I wouldn't be happy, no one would be, and then, you know, whatever will happen, and then, no, they proved me wrong, thank God. I don't hate John Cena, by the way. I don't hate him. I like the guy, okay? God, why do you think I have a bunch of John Cena shirts? I have the WWE Championship with John Cena's nameplate. I have 30 John Cena WWE figures. yeah, just from that, can't you tell I don't hate the guy?